Hey, Star Wars fans. So, the Bad Batch has been really confusing with the release date and everything because we had seen somewhere that it was going to come out on September 28th, and it seemed like that was the date. And then when the Andor show got pushed back to around the same week, it had us kind of wondering. At one point, I thought that the Bad Batch was going to air at the mid-season finale of Andor based on how the Andor show would have gone and its original release schedule. But then a lot of fans had figured that Bad Batch had been kind of delayed because it hadn't shown up on the September listings for Disney Plus. So while a lot of us believed that maybe Bad Batch was going to get pushed back as Andor did, it might not be the case, as September 28th still could be the date that the Bad Batch releases. For a while, I've even had a theory that the Bad Batch and Andor could cross over. I think it's possible that this could still happen, and maybe they even strategically released these two shows the way they did, so that the two could kind of overlap in ways that we might not even expect. The first 3 episodes of Andor are releasing on the same night, which will be September 21st, which means the 4th episode would release on September 28th, the very date that the Bad Batch could release. Now, of course, it's been a little over a year since we had Bad Batch Season 1, and relatively, we haven't had too much word on when Season 2 would come. At Star Wars Celebration, it was announced it was coming in this fall, and we of course got the trailer and a Celebration exclusive trailer that showed a little additional footage. I'm super excited for the Bad Batch, even though as a fan, I'm kind of a little wondering when is this show coming? I'm still super excited for whenever it does, and of course, Lucasfilm loves their secrecy when it comes to release dates and Star Wars projects in general. But I think it's possible that Andor and Bad Batch actually could cross over in ways that we don't really expect. The two are both taking place at kind of different heights of the Empire, one being closer to the end, while the other is really closer to the middle. But who knows, maybe the Bad Batch is still even around during the time of Andor, and maybe they're even part of the Alliance. It'd be really cool to see them kind of interacting, as we know Rex eventually became part of the Alliance as well. I think it'd be cool to see a lot of these Bad Batch characters starting to show up in live action. I'm not sure if they're really going to do it, but Season 2 could be the perfect opportunity to give us kind of a further look at the Bad Batch and see what lies ahead for them as they do get closer and closer to that Andor time period. And the beginning of Andor, we think, is going to start in kind of the earlier days of the Empire, or even maybe we'll get scenes of the Clone Wars. Now, for those that don't know, Cassian Andor was actually a part of the Separatists, and his parents were very much involved with the Separatist movement. In the trailer, we even see what looks like Republic gunships, and even get a glimpse of these clone troopers. And who knows, maybe even the Bad Batch are sent down to Cassian Andor's home world as he's a child, and they're there to kind of just mess up his planet and his parents. And we kind of see the darker side of the clones in this, as they're really just soldiers carrying out orders, as we see when they execute Order 66 as well. But I don't know, it'd be fascinating to see them destroy Andor in his homeworld, and then later on he sees them a part of the rebellion as well. I think that would be really cool to see. Let me know what you guys think. Do you think it's possible Andor and the Bad Batch could cross over? Do you think that the Bad Batch is still going to come out September 28th? Personally, I really think that it could, and I'm hopeful it will. If it does get pushed back, I'm not going to be surprised, but I'm hopeful that it's still going to come out on time, and I cannot wait for Season 2. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to smash that like button and subscribe to the channel if you're new. We do Star Wars content just like this all the time, and catch our live streams as we cover a lot more in those kind of hour-long lives. So if you want to see that, make sure to subscribe and have a great rest of your day. I'll see you guys in the next video.